Hey, welcome back once again to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. This week we have the redesigned 2017 Mitsubishi Mirage G4 in this lovely sapphire blue exterior color. It's a subcompact that is one of the most fuel-efficient, non-hybrid gasoline vehicles in America today. Today, we're going to give you a review of it. So, let's get started. So under the hood of the Mirage G4 for 2017 is a teeny tiny engine. Same as last year, 1.2 liter, three-cylinder, made it to a CVT, and not a lot of power. You might want to plan your acceleration across the intersection because this is, no two ways around it, gutless. 78 horsepower, 78 horsepower, 74 pound-feet of torque. You are not going to win any drag races. But what it lacks in power, it makes up for fuel economy. Again, one of the most fuel-efficient, non-hybrid gasoline vehicles in America today, according to Mitsubishi. 35 is the estimated miles per gallon in the city, 42 on the highway in the G4, 45 is estimated in the Mitsubishi Mirage. So we've been averaging in mixed driving this week right around 33 miles per gallon. I guess that's okay. The car is not very heavy, less than 2,000 pounds, and front wheel drive, so it'll get you where you want to from A to B fairly economically. Time for some real world backseat legroom and headroom from a guy who is 5'11". The G4 is top of its class when it comes to rear legroom. And for me, I still have plenty of room between my knees and the back of the seat. So here is the distance. So you can kind of see that from my size. This was my position as a driver up front. So this is what I was driving in the front seat. So if I was sitting behind myself, I still have plenty of room for legroom. Now headroom from this angle, nice kind of a rounded turtle shell feel in the inside. There is no sunroof right here, but there is actually a bigger indent for the front two passengers. And you know, I'm right there at the edge before I would hit the ceiling. So a little bit tight, but we are in a subcompact vehicle. One long bench seat here. There is, in fact, a fold down armrest, nice and thick here. A pair of cup holders, nothing in terms of storage in the door panels, one storage container behind the passenger seat back here, and only two O-blank handles. O-blank handle is what you hang on to when you are going around a corner too fast and you want to yell, O-blank. That's why I call it O-blank handle. So there you go. That's your backseat legroom and headroom in the back of the G4. Let's take a closer look now at your cargo room and trunk space to see how much room we have back here, because I think you might be surprised. Now there are three ways to open the trunk lid of the G4 in 2017. There's a pull tab just left of the driver. There's a button here on the key fob. You can see it right there. Press and hold that. Otherwise, there's a black button here along the back. Press it and it opens up as well. Now back behind the back row seats, you're looking at 17.2 cubic feet of volume. In the Mirage, you can fold that down to increase it to 47. Now I brought two pieces of luggage just for demonstration purposes. One is an oversized piece of luggage, one is a duffel bag. You can get both those back there, right? Slide it in, left-hand side. Put that in there. Same thing, close it up. No problem. Now, just below the floorboard, there is a spare tire. This does come available with 15-inch alloy wheels. So if you do have a flat, you have a donut just down below. And that is a look at your cargo volume and trunk space. So driving behind the wheel of the Mirage G4, this is a lightweight vehicle, front wheel drive, and virtually no power to speak of. I'm honestly a little bit nervous accelerating up to speed or merging with traffic. I don't know, I was wondering myself, like, what is under the hood? This CVT is just weak sauce. But you know, once I realized it was 78 horsepower, I didn't press it so hard. There is a eco mode and a sport mode, and sport mode just really revs up the RPMs a lot higher. So I don't know if you can hear it. Now I'll go to eco. Eco slowed it down quite a bit. I can hear a lot of road noise through the 15-inch alloy wheels in the car. So not a lot of sound absorption inside the Mirage or the G4. But you know, I think the biggest selling point, which I'll probably mention again, is the price point. Getting into this car for $13,000, $14,000. It's hard to find something brand new with that price point. So that's a great selling point. Otherwise, comfort, you know, not a lot to brag about. It's real straightforward and basic. I'm distracted by all the noise in the car and how loud it is when I'm revving up. Right here. Well, I would say there's some turbo lag, but there's no turbo. That's okay. Hey, every car has its pluses and minuses, and I think the fuel economy is probably one of the best stories of this vehicle, having the, you know, miles per gallon in the mid to upper 30s for mixed driving. That's a great selling point, and the fact that, you know, someone can use this as a starter car and get to A to B and be pretty happy about it. You know, even passenger space is pretty impressive with the backseat legroom and headroom that I showed earlier. Cargo volume, not too bad. I think if you remind yourself that this is a subcompact vehicle, you will lower your expectations and probably be a lot happier with what you find. Here's something impressive. The Mitsubishi Mirage and G4 are the only US models to integrate both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Very nice to know, right? And you can sync that with your phone, which I have done, so you can listen to your music, a podcast, get some directions. That's wonderful. You have this available 6.5-inch screen, touchscreen. Not a lot to it, but at least you have that available. Heated seats and a couple of cup holders. Not a lot, but you do have cup holders. 2 in the front, 1 here by my elbow, and space in the door panels. One more great selling point, the fact that it has one of the best warranties in the market today. 10 years or 100,000 mile warranty, limited powertrain warranty. It's hard to find that nowadays, and with the price point and that type of warranty on a car like this, that's a good combination. So the base MSRP here on a 2017 Mitsubishi Mirage is just under $13,000. A G4 is just under $14,000. What a great starting price for a brand new car in 2017. Our vehicle here, as tested, is just over $17,000 with destination handling, so $17,800. You know, there are some good positives with this car, namely the fuel economy, the entry-level price point. It's a great starter car for somebody who is just getting into the market of driving, so why not make it a graduation present? Downside, of course, is there is hardly any power. It is gutless at 78 horsepower. Not a lot of weight behind it. It's less than 2,000 pounds. And space, hey, it's a subcompact. You got to deal with it. But it is definitely worth a look and a test drive. I think it's very important to do the test drive so you can see if it fits your needs as a consumer. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks so much for watching. Adios.